Hi, I'm Courtney Collins.
And I'm Kevin Johnson.
And you know who I am, Mr. Phenomenal.
Welcome to another edition of Big Apple Sports Network.
And we're here live at Applebee's, located 2201 Nostrand Avenue.
And we have a lot of people here, a lot of guests coming to the show today. They want their 5 minutes of fame.
Well, you know how that goes. You know, some people just want to make sure that we're talking about them. And then when we do talk about them, they're not going to be too happy.
Be careful what you ask for.
You better produce. If you don't produce it next week now, we come back on the show next week Tuesday. We're going to let you have the business.
And you don't want to be on the Come On Man segment, do you?
And if there's anybody out there that wants Jomo number or Edmund's number, because you see they didn't come back yet either.
Didn't Jomo lose 3 or 4 games this week against the Rifles? Rifles shot him in the foot. I think the Razorback is wounded.
No, I think the Razorback is actually on the grill pin.
They turn him around.
I smell some pig. I see some pig over there.
And we're back. We're going to talk about Division 2. This is a division that everybody's been asking for down the league. You got the Tom Wolves ready to scout me. You got the Panthers ready to let the cat loose on me.
We've been neglecting them. We've been neglecting them.
Jamel from the Jets have been looking at me cockeyed.
Jamel got to be very careful because his plane is flying real low.
The plane was shot down this weekend, from my understanding.
I understand that. Around to air missile launch on them.
Yeah, I wonder why I had breaking news on the TV. Airplane shot down.
I thought it was one of those things that the little kid was on from Colorado.
We're going to pick it up in the AFC with the Mighty Might division. Coach Kev?
Jets. They on top right now. You got the Jets, you got the Cowboys, and you got the Crusaders.
Well, again, Coach Elijah told me to say to everybody out there, the Crusaders are back. They're winning games finally.
Finally, you know,
it's been a long time.
You know, but you just got to take the hats off to, you know, the Cowboys. You know, they were getting beat up quite a bit. Right. They, as we like to say, they took their lumps.
Yes,
and now here they are, you know, second place.
Winning games. Hey, but listen, we have to say Coach Ivor's name on the show because Coach Ivor has got the troops together and they're winning games now.
We're going to see, because you know what happens. Playoff time come, people start to choke.
Well, you know what? Ivor was in the playoffs last year, ladies and gentlemen. He was in the AFC Conference Finals. He lost to the South Bronx Chargers. So the Palm City Cowboys.
To who?
the Bronx Chargers.
But you know what they call them, right? The Chargettes.
Right.
That's what I was told this weekend. Don't call them the Chargers, call them the Chargettes.
Well, there was a little cheerleading competition going on this week. Co-op City did a phenomenal job at the cheering.
Yeah, yes they did.
You know, so maybe, who knows? Maybe they'll bring their girls out this week.
Definitely.
Cheer them right into another win.
Hey, don't forget on the NFC side, the Panthers are leading the pack. You got the Panthers, you got the Hornets, you got the Wild Cards on that NFC side. The Panthers are really playing really hard to earn their respect, ladies and gentlemen. They were down last year, they was in Division 1 last year, moved down to Division 2, and the troops are rallying again around that program. Coach Sam Jackson passed away, and those guys are doing an excellent job.
Those guys are doing the job. They're doing a great job beginning the season. Since the summertime, they was working out. They said they had a tough time last year. They went 2-6 last year. And this year they I think 6-0-1,
right,
something like that. Right. So they are really playing hard, and I want to see those guys in the playoffs.
Well, those guys tied the Jets this weekend in the Mighty Might division, which to me is going to be the showdown probably of the championship game if something unforeseen doesn't happen.
If somebody chokes, we're not going to get what we want.
We definitely know that. You know, some people come into the spotlights of the playoffs and they thinking that it's sweet, but then they find out that, you know, things happen. It's a whole nother season starts.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely. And speaking of other seasons happening, Brooklyn Titans. Welcome back, Bill Solomon. He's winning games. Junior PB division. He's on the top leading pack. The Titans in front, the Jets are behind, and the Chargers
Chargettes
are in the 3 spot.
Well, we know one thing, you know, Bill Solomon, like I always say, always comes up one way or another with a great junior PB team, no matter what division he's in.
That's right.
You know, so him being on top down in D2 does not really surprise me. But what does surprise me is they vanished.
Yes.
Which was the Tomahawks.
Right.
They were down there last year whipping people out now. What's going on with the junior people out there?
Well, I don't know if Coach Darrell has got enough firepower to sustain himself in that junior PB division, but I'll tell you one thing. One of the things he's going to have to do in his program is get players in, and you know what it is. When you start on the bottom and you're losing games on the bottom, it's always a problem when you have a bad team going through the organization. Yeah. And I think one of the things they're doing, they're weeding him out over in Tomahawk land. And again, if he's going to have a team or a program that's going to challenge in the future for championships, he has to get consistency on that mighty level. Absolutely.
But I'm going to tell you something. Tomahawks are back.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Tomahawks are back. I got to give them their respect.
In full effect. In full effect.
You know, they won their national championship last year. They came back again this year, doing the same type of stuff. They back.
You got to take your hat off to them. And then speaking of taking your hats off again, the Panthers on the NFC side, first place. Panthers, you have the Hornets, and you have Bronx River. Bronx River, by the way, Bronx River had a really difficult time last year in Division 1.
If there's anybody that I take my hat off, it's definitely Bronx River. I don't think that they won on any level last year at any game.
I don't think they even scored last year.
No, I think they scored.
They scored?
And not the Bengals.
I thought it was one of the Bengals.
Something going on up there in Bronx, but there's no scoring.
Right.
They don't want their name in the paper.
No, speaking of names in paper, you want to talk about Canarsie with names in paper.
Oh, yeah,
right?
we're going to leave that alone.
We're not going to talk about that this week, right?
That back at the Sandlot coaching?
Yes, Sandlot coaching. A lot of people talk about Sandlot coaching. Thomas Jefferson is winning all their games. Coach Taji, Coach Gus, they're winning their games. South Shore can't win a game.
Hey, Erasmus, 7-0.
Sandlot coaches. Coach Danny Lambert doing a great job. And also have Coach Mouse over there. Sandlot coaches, they're winning. What's going on with the professional high school coaches losing games?
I think that it's time that, you know, we get our just due.
Time for us to take over now.
And, you know, I mean, football is football.
Absolutely.
Either you
can coach or you can't. Some guys are just teachers. You know.
Back over there to the
PB division.
Before we leave with this junior PB division, you know, Coach Lamont out there, you know, every week, you know, looking for, as they see, the Holy Grail,
right?
You know, the Holy Grail of coaching.
Yes.
You know, and you know they got some challenges out there. The coaches come on down to junior peewees and all this other stuff. You know, but they're gonna have a tough time right there along with the Hornets. You know.
Oh, absolutely. I think what it is sometimes, you know, coaches are really good. They do a good job. Coach Lamont is in the studio this week and he's gonna be interviewed by us. But sometimes what happens to a lot of coaches, they begin to start reading their own headlines and start to get overconfident. And what happens sometimes is when you get overly confident, think you're going to win it all, the small things is what brings teams down to their knees.
I remember that 2 years ago, you know, going against Coach Trevor.
Correct.
It won't happen again.
Well, Coach Anthony wants what she can say the same. The last week in the Buckland.
Well, I'm not going to go after Coach Anthony. You know, I need Coach Ant to take care of some unfinished business for myself.
Oh, right. No, absolutely.
Which is beat up on the Renegade Junior for me.
But we'll get back to that.
We'll be back with the PB division
after these highlights. Some highlights for the people.